TGIF, happy Friday, my friends. This is Lindsay, and I am back to share more daily work from home job leads for you. In today's video, I have 10 different job leads to share. 6 of them are going to be in the healthcare field, like healthcare type billing jobs. And then the other 4, we have administrative jobs. We have jobs that are literally responding to emails. We're going to dive all into it. Of course, timestamps and the link to a page that lists all these Glassdoor pages that I'm sharing if you want to read reviews, or all the job pages if you want to get that application in, is always linked in the YouTube description box below this video. And I do just want to go ahead and get this out there. All of these are going to be for the United States only. Unfortunately, that is where my expertise is. I work from home as a hiring manager or supervisor, and so my expertise is in the United States job market. Now, if I ever come across things that hire outside the United States, I will share, but they are few and far between. And of course, talking about sharing is always caring. So if you know anybody who's looking to work from home and you think they could benefit from any of the jobs that I share, please share this video with them so we can all work from home, living our happiest, healthiest life. Please grab a snack, grab a drink. I get long-winded sometimes. I will try to do my best to keep this short and to the point. So here we go. First up, we have the company Octave. Now, Octave has 68 reviews from past and current employees. They have an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.9 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a billing specialist. Now, again, these first 6 are going to be in the healthcare field. Timestamps are in the YouTube description box if you want to skip ahead if you're not into healthcare. But Octave is looking for somebody to work Pacific Standard Time Zone hours. So if you're outside of that time zone, you'll have to convert your hours to see if that works for you. But they're basically looking for somebody to communicate with clients, clinicians, and other employees, working with multiple software systems, performing eligibility checks for insurance companies, generating those invoices and super bills, and submitting those bills out to insurance companies. So those claims, those healthcare claims, they want to get them correctly out to the insurance company so the insurance will pay. Now, the other part of that is when the insurance pays, you're going to process those payments in the software systems and communicate with those insurance companies to obtain any information and solve any problems. So maybe the insurance company doesn't pay, they deny for some reason, you'll reach out to them asking them why, or sometimes they send letters or electronic communication telling you why, and you're going to help solve those issues. So just basically the company can collect payment from the insurance companies. No college degree is needed with this one. However, they are looking for somebody who has 2 years of experience working in some kind of healthcare administration field, whether it's front office, insurance, patient billing, medical coding, insurance verification follow-up, any of the administrative type healthcare roles. Somebody who is comfortable managing phone calls. You will have to be on the phone sometime talking to these insurance companies. Of course, somebody who has strong attention to detail, knows kind of that healthcare medical terminology, and can be a multitasker. Pay for this position is anywhere from $21 an hour all the way up to $24 an hour. Next up, we have the company Sharecare coming in at 948 reviews, an overall rating of 4.0 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a forms completion specialist, again remote, for the United States only. This one is processing FMLA and disability forms. So you're going to process all of that short-term disability or FMLA paperwork, communicating with both the doctors and the patients, coordinating all of their paperwork in a upbeat manner. So you're going to process medical records requests. You'll complete the forms by using industry standard responses, answering incoming phone calls, sometimes capturing all kinds of data on Excel spreadsheets, logging all of this data, and just validating and verifying it. So these disability forms have to be completed after payment within 5 to 7 days. So you've got to stay to a strict turnaround time, but you'll just monitor all the electronic medical records accounts, making sure everything has been received and processed in that time frame. So a lot of data entry and collection of information there. You do need 1 year of experience in some kind of medical records department or setting. Someone who has strong computer skills, specifically using those Microsoft Office systems like Word and Excel. Somebody who can be organized, type at least 50 words per minute, and be self-motivated, but no college degree is needed. And unfortunately, they did not list pay for this position in the job description. That'll need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. I don't work for any of these companies. I simply share what I find online. So moving right along, next up we have the company Advanced Diabetes Supply. They have 82 reviews and overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.2 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a collection associate, again, fully remote for the United States. Now, they're looking for somebody to work specifically 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. This is a remote role, but again, if you're outside of the time zone, convert your hours to see if those hours will work for you. Even though they label this as a collection specialist, it is basically a insurance billing job. You're going to be collecting money from those insurance companies. So you're going to be processing claims, investigating those insurance claims when they're not paid, properly resolving any issues with the insurance company by following up with them. If you have to get claims corrected, get billing and coding corrected on the claim, resend it back out to the insurance company. Basically just whatever you need to do to get the insurance company within legal limits and guidelines to pay the claim. So you'll have to do things like verify patient eligibility. Did the patient even have that insurance coverage when they were seeing? Verify if the patient has more than one insurance. Manage all of the billing queues, just investigating and updating the system if you find any information is out of date and needs to be updated. You're going to make sure that all the information given to you by representatives is accurate. So you're going to be kind of like a little internet detective. You're going to research. You're not going to take the insurance company's word for what they say. You're going to do some investigation and make sure that you cross-check all that data, making sure everything is just accurate. Of course, all these healthcare positions, you're going to have to comply with HIPAA rules and regulations. No college degree is needed, though a high school diploma or GED. 6 months experience with insurance billing. They specifically want somebody who's worked with Medicare claims before, somebody who knows basic math and again can work those Microsoft Office computer systems. Now with this one, you do have to pass a background check. And pay is anywhere from $18 an hour up to $18.50 an hour. So basically $18 an hour. Next up, we have Talkiatry. Now, Talkiatry has 115 reviews, an overall rating of 3.2 out of 5. They are looking for an accounts receivable specialist. So this again is going to be another basic like insurance billing job, managing that accounts receivable. So you're going to be responsible for those insurance claims and unpaid claims, just following up on the status, sending appeals and medical records to the insurance company when needed. You're going to use your knowledge of all of the insurance, timely filing, coordination of benefits, authorizations, referrals, all of that information to make the best decision on what needs to happen with the claim to get it resolved. You'll also assist in auditing compliance processes, making sure billing and documentation meets those legal standards with respect to billing practices. So in insurance billing, it's basically just when the claim goes out to the insurance company, you hope the insurance pays, and then you don't have to do anything, but a lot of times they don't. And so basic insurance billing and follow-up is literally reaching out to the insurance company or investigating on their website, finding out why they didn't pay, and researching to see if there's anything legally that you can change and do to resend the claim back out to get them to pay. Sometimes it's they need the patient's medical records so that they can do a whole review. Sometimes it is they need different codes on the claim, things like that. You just do your best to see if you can collect payment from the insurance companies. Again, somebody who knows working knowledge of like healthcare terminology, somebody who can understand follow-up processes, working in a fast-paced environment, someone who has had experience working with accounts receivable or in the healthcare field before, and somebody who knows how to use those Microsoft Office systems, but no college degree is needed. Pay for this one is anywhere from $50,000 a year all the way up to $55,000 a year. Now, of course, there's 52 weeks in a year, so if you can get at least $52,000 a year, that's $1,000 a week. Next up, though, we have Myriad Genetics. They have 565 reviews on Glassdoor, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They're also hiring in the healthcare billing field a billing support clerk. So again, responsible for assisting with obtaining and submitting medical records or other forms and correspondence to those insurance payers and healthcare providers as needed. You're going to process appeals, fax and mailed correspondence, resolving any claim errors on the claim, trying to make sure that it gets paid from the insurance company. And then if the insurance company says the patient had any copays or deductibles, you're going to make sure that gets billed out to the patient. So you're also going to do some payment posting with this job. You're going to post the explanation of benefits and electronic remittance and patient checks into the billing system. So if the insurance company does pay, job well done. You've done your job and collected the money, but now you need to make sure that those claims go to a zero balance in the system. So if the insurance company sends a check, you need to make sure all those payments get posted. Again, no college degree is needed with this one either. Just somebody who has great organizational skills, can be dependable, detail-oriented. They do want somebody who has 6 months to a year experience working in like medical office, health insurance, collection, some kind of role like that. And somebody who can type at least 40 words per minute and understand those healthcare terminology. Now, pay for this one is listed all the way down at the bottom. It's anywhere from $33,000 a year all the way up to $39,000 a year. And the last one in the healthcare field is Genesis Care. Genesis Care has 277 reviews on Glassdoor. They have a lower employee satisfaction rating, coming in at 2.8 out of 5 stars. It's right in the middle. Some people hate them, some people love them. So if you're interested in this position, I do suggest you come to their Glassdoor page and read all the reviews and make that decision. But they are looking for a payer analytics specialist. So you'll partner with their contracting team, identifying upcoming fee-for-service negotiations, generating accurate models to reflect these inputs. You're going to audit reports and review physician claims data, making sure that the rates and payments are collected according to the contracts, just interpreting any arrangements and summarizing the risk pool, maintaining all of the data for the credentialing fee schedule applications, making sure it's submitted timely, accurate, and safeguarding in a manner. So basically what this means is you are, in order to bill insurance companies, the doctors and the facilities that they're billing from are contracted with these insurance companies. They've pre-agreed in a contract what services they're going to provide and what the insurance company is going to pay for those services. So you can't just go blindly into it and every time you get a payment, assuming that the insurance company is doing the correct thing and paying the correct amount. You've got to go back and double check that, running reporting and everything, double checking, making sure that those payments coming in are what was agreed upon. So this position is going to require someone who has 3 years of healthcare financial experience, someone who is an expert at spreadsheets and data, and they prefer somebody who has a bachelor's degree. It's not required as long as you have a solid understanding of commercial insurance payers, like fee-for-service, case rates, different contracting, things like that. And of course, this one did not list pay either. That'll need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. But if you're watching this video because you're interested in just answering emails from home, maybe the occasional Zoom call when the email doesn't work, this one might be for you. The company is ChurnZero. They have 104 reviews on Glassdoor from past and current employees, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 4.1 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a customer support representative. However, their customer support is going to be through email. So they are a fast-growing startup company, and they are looking for somebody to join their team, managing the queues of incoming support cases through email. That's right. Those cases are going to come in through email, and you're going to basically be answering those emails, helping their customers. And it says, and Zoom if necessary. So Zoom calls are not going to be the normal. It says if necessary, which means basically if you keep corresponding back and forth through email with someone, trying to give them the help that they need, and you know, there's just that miscommunication miscommunication or disconnect and they're not understanding, it might be helpful to hop on a Zoom call to explain it. But either way, whether you're doing an email or you do take that occasional Zoom call, you're going to be friendly and give timely and effective resolutions to all questions and issues. You're going to investigate and resolve product bugs along with collaborating with other internal teams. So you're going to have to do some tech support with this, just providing that customer feedback whenever possible, making sure that you leverage all your internal tools that you're given. Now, they do prefer somebody who has some kind of undergraduate bachelor degree. Doesn't have to be in any specific field. It's not required though, just preferred. But if you have 2 years or more experience in customer service, you can be an active listener and great communicator and a great problem solver. This one might be for you. Of course, they do also prefer somebody who's worked with software in the past, specifically like Zendesk. Of course, this is remote, again, for the United States. Pay is $45,000 a year up to $55,000 a year. So again, if you can get somewhere in the middle, about $52,000 a year, that's going to be $1,000 a week. On top of that pay, they offer a commission of $6,000 to $10,000 that is a variable. Now, while this position is remote, they are looking for people who specifically can work up to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. So make sure that those later work hours will work for you. And if they won't, that's okay. Next up, we have the company Sterling. Sterling has 958 reviews, an overall rating of 3.6 out of 5 stars. Sterling is looking for an administrative support specialist. Now, they are looking for somebody to help handle administrative work, like monitoring their CCFs for DOT errors and making sure that the completion of corrective documentation. You're going to review and release these documentation results, entering those donor information and results into the system, assisting in obtaining all necessary paperwork for the files, and research and making those test determinations. So you're going to prepare all these electronic files, probably like PDF files, within 24 hours of import into the system. You're just managing a lot of documentation, including prescriptions and safety letters regarding like DOT stuff. So this is a lot of data entry. They are looking for somebody who has a high school diploma or GED. Again, no college degree needed. I tried to make sure that I don't share a whole lot of things that require higher education. Experience always trumps education. They're looking for somebody who has great communication skills, somebody who can multitask, navigate multiple computer systems at the same time, and experience, it says 0 to 3 years of experience in the field. So some kind of administrative data entry type experience. Pay for this position is basically $16 an hour. It says $16 to $16.47 an hour. Next up, we have the company Vontier. They only have 19 reviews, so I always stress this. Please do your own research on any companies before giving them your personal information. Out of those 19 reviews, they have a 3.4 out of 5 star rating. They are looking for a contract service specialist, virtual remote for the United States. This is going to require some data entry as well. You're going to do data entry and processing of service agreements. You're going to manage account maintenance for customers daily, making any service changes, updates, or cancellations on their account. You assist in maintaining basically the department's standard of work, standard processes, and procedures. You will have to work with the customers, answering any inquiries they have related to their service agreement and their invoicing, but you're going to just provide assistance to those team members when needed and do electronic contract file maintenance. So a lot of maintaining files, maintaining information, and data entry. No college degree is needed, just a high school diploma or GED. Someone who has great communication skills, highly motivated, and is a problem solver. You've got to be able to work with a computer and in a fast-paced environment. Pay for this position is anywhere from $20.50 an hour all the way up to $27.55 an hour. And last but not least, we have finally made it to the end of this video. Newfront is hiring. They have 222 reviews, an overall rating of 4.0 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a total rewards billing reconciliation specialist. Basically, someone to oversee and audit the monthly billing on behalf of their clients. So you're going to be looking at various things like carrier bills, medical, dental, vision, ancillary plans, enrollment census data, determining the cause of discrepancies, researching records and documents as needed, and verify variances or differences in the documents, identifying any changes in enrollment or status. So you're going to work with third-party partners like insurance companies in a timely manner, just supporting all of the client relationships, making sure you keep everyone happy, do that little customer service. But basically, you're managing a lot of administrative tasks on behalf of the clients, just making sure the bills are up to date and correct in the system. They're looking for somebody who has great communication skills, again, great knowledge of how to use Microsoft Office and computer systems, somebody who is adaptable and flexible to change, great time management skills, a multitasker. Now, as far as education, they want 3 to 5 years of previous work experience, but no college degree is needed. Pay for this position is anywhere from $79,200 a year all the way up to $99,000 a year. All right, if you've made it to the end of this video through all of my rambling, I owe you a huge thank you so much for watching and supporting me. Always feel free to leave in the comments anything that you're looking for. I can never make any promises, but I do read those and keep that in mind when I am searching for job leads to share. I hope everyone has a fabulous weekend ahead. The weather is starting to warm up and get pretty here, so I plan on getting outside, taking a walk, and just enjoying the sunshine. But whatever you're doing this weekend, I hope you have a fabulous time. Don't forget, if you enjoyed any of these job leads, give this video a thumbs up, like button, share with all your friends and family, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.